how to say no after saying yes. So this is a very interesting topic for me, guys, because I'm someone whose default answer is no. But still sometimes I say yes at certain times, sometimes without even understanding or without even realizing that I am not free at that future time. Because whenever we are asked for something to do in the future, we think that our future selves are free, we have no commitments at that time, and that time must be free. So when you say yes at this kind of stuff, it gets very tough for to say no again. Or maybe you realized at certain point that, oh gosh, I have something to do at that time. So how do I say no? So that's a very common problem that I used to face when I was so much active on the Instagram. So what actually happens to me is that when I was active in Instagram, I used to get a lot of the invites for podcast to be the guest on some podcasts. So it was what I used to do is like sometime I used to use calendar to actually schedule the meeting and stuff. But sometimes if it is too much on the future, like if it is after 15 days or 30 days, what I used to do, I just used to say yes, I will be appearing on the podcast. So they used to send me links and stuff and all the timings and everything. But when the time arrives, I was seeing that a lot of commitments I made for that day. So it was really tough for me to say yes, because it makes us, first thing is that it makes us very irresponsible of ourselves. How do you say yes when you know that there are a lot of other commitments that you must need to attend, right? And also that this makes, when you say no, when you think about saying no, right, it also makes you feel that, okay, this is not right? So it's you sometimes feel that guilty, or maybe you feel that, okay, I'm so much selfish if I'm doing that, right, if I'm saying no to that person. So how do you actually solve it? Guys, it is not really a straightforward answer, because I still struggle with that. But I was reading this great article where there is a great solution, I would say. I will put the link of the article on this podcast note as well. So what is trying to say is that whenever you are saying no, try to make it sweet and short. Do not fumble that, hey, I can't, I say, I don't, or, just do not fumble. I'm not sure what I would say, right? Do not fumble, say, just prepare something to say very sweet and short. You don't need to make it super hard to interpret something, right? Or do not come up with complex terms that I am busy, I have other things. And do not come up with lies also. Sometimes people, what they do is like that, they lie to themselves that, hey, my relatives got sick or something, so I could not attend, right? So do not do this. Make it really short, but make it make sure that you are saying the truth, right? Keep that trust, okay? And when you're apologizing, you are not actually you are actually taking the responsibility and making yourself more mature in that area, because they know that in future, if they reach out to you, you are not going to be someone who is going to come up with the lies, like someone is sick and someone got sick and some other stuffs happen, right? You said the right thing at the right moment, because people can sense whether you're saying a truth or not, right? And also, when you're done with the short and sweet stuff, you can express the gratitude, like saying that, hey, thank you for inviting to this. And also, if you in future think about this again, you can please consider me, right? Because there are some commitments that I don't remember that at that time, so I just saw it on my calendar. So I'm sorry for that. Can you please invite me on the future if it is something like that happens again, right? So people are going to, when you express this kind of gratitude, people are going to be really liking that, right? So also, there is one more thing that you can do, is that you can offer alternative. But if you have any, right, what I used to do sometimes is that even if I don't have any alternative, I used to sometime try to come up with an alternative. But that's a very bad idea, guys, because you are creating more problems than the solution, right? If you don't have an alternative of something, do not try to push it, right? So if you genuinely have, suppose someone invited me for a podcast guest, and I know someone at the same space as mine, So I could have like, linked them to that person, right? He say that, hey, you should reach out to him. He's also making same sort of content like me, so you can like understand about him as well, right? So, but if I genuinely don't have any alternative, do not provide, right? I used to give some alternatives, sometimes shitty alternatives. I'm very, very, I feel bad about it, but still do not do it, right? So what are the things that you can learn from it, right? So whenever you're trying to the first thing that you should do is you should keep your default answer to no. But yeah, obviously you said yes, but what to do in that case, right? So try to say yes to all the things that that are exciting for you. Other than that, if something that is not exciting for you, do not say yes to it. You don't need to say yes to each and everything in life, right? Because our life is so much short and we don't want to spend things on the boring stuff, right? Always. Because someone is inviting us to a boring event or something, you don't need to attend it. If this kind of vibe does not attract you, right? That is totally unnecessary, guys. I don't know why you should attend, right? And also there might be something like sometime you may think that, okay, that is boring, but this is going to help me at certain point, right? If I join it, if you see this kind of stuff, and if you have room, check your calendar first. And otherwise, if you don't maintain a calendar, ask your spouse that, hey, do we have anything in that day? I'm scheduling something, right? So, and if you have room, try to schedule that at that certain point of time. So yeah, I think that's it for the podcast. So if you are like me, who troubles saying no after saying yes, so please do reach out to me, sharing your story when that things happens to you. I'm at Instagram, Twitter and Facebook with the name ImpleBooks. So yeah, that's it for today. Have a good day.